phone. People are still coming in.
Hey everybody, it's Mr. Greg. We're going to show you my latest DIY project, but we'll wait a couple of minutes and let more people join so that people don't miss what I've done. I used tools.
Yeah, I was a little scared.
And I still have 10 fingers. Have to give a big shout out to my dad because he's the one that kind of helped me figure this thing out. And the mister who spent an hour at Lowe's with me this morning trying to figure it out. We figured it out.
Okay, you got 80 peeps.
Alright, so in my new classroom, I didn't have a pocket chart stand, which is bad news bears because I use pocket charts a lot in my whole group instruction, and the kids use them a ton during our hippopotamus time. And so the coaches and at school really looked and looked and looked, and we didn't have a pocket chart stand. So I went online to get one, and I came across this really awesome pocket chart stand from Really Good Stuff, but it was almost $200. And so I looked at it and I looked at it and I thought, you know what? With some PVC pipe, I think I can build it. And so this is what I built today. So this is a pocket chart stand. It was, so it's 3 sections. So you could technically put up to 6 pocket charts on this stand. But the really good thing about it is that it's movable, and so you can form it into several different shapes. So you can do a U shape. So you could even put it behind your guided reading table if you wanted and have pocket charts. You can do a simple L shape if you wanted. So you could do pocket charts on both sides and have kids working on both sides. But my favorite, and one of the reasons I wanted to build this, is the triangle. So you can close it up. You can just snap these in. And ta-da, you've got a triangle. So you've got 3 pocket charts, 3 centers, 3 hippopotamuses going, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. And so now for my classroom, I have a big fancy pocket chart stand that I built all by myself and didn't cut my fingers off. So you can buy this on Really Good Stuff. This is not my design, not my idea. I didn't want to spend $200, but I really liked the concept. And so for 50 bucks, this is what I was able to build. And eventually when it's not wet and humid, I'll spray paint it. But this is it. So now I have this big, nice, fancy pocket chart stand that's very, very flexible and will make a big difference in our classroom, especially during center time.
What are the measurements?
It is 36 inches wide. So 36 inches wide. It's 4 feet to here. And
so 36 inches wide, 4 feet.
4 feet, and then the legs are another foot. So it's a total of 5 foot tall. But it's a 4 foot piece, and then a 1 foot leg. The feet, those are just 6-inch pieces.
They want to know if you're going to post it on your blog.
Yeah, I'll post directions. I'll blog about it. And then the little metal things, this is where my dad is very, very helpful. Those are actually conduit hangers. They're found in the electrical aisle. And I have to give a big shout out to the mister because he's the one that came up with the solution to put 2 together to make the pocket chart movable.
It took him about 30 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't hard at all.
It really isn't hard. So all you guys wondering about it, yeah, it's super, super simple.
The hardest part was it really took us longer this morning at Lowe's to find the stuff. And part of that was we were searching for a way to put wheels on the bottom, but we weren't able to come up with anything. But the feet work just great.
People want to know what's a pocket chart. I had a couple people ask what's a pocket chart.
You know, they're blue, usually they're blue, big blue pieces of cloth, and they've got the clear strips across, and so you can insert stuff. My kids use them all the time at centers, and when I'm creating my centers, I kind of create them for pocket charts. And what I love about the pocket charts is it keeps them in an area, gives the kids an area to work in, and it keeps everything organized, and they're less likely to lose stuff.
So this person says they need a preschool size one. You can make this any size you want to.
Oh yeah, you can totally reduce, because I had even considered going to 3 feet and then 36, but I went ahead and went with 4 feet because I know by the end of the year my kindergartners will grow. And you could even adjust the leg here on the bottom. If you wanted it to be shorter, you could do a 6-inch leg, or if you wanted it to be taller, you could do a bigger leg.
So once the humidity goes away, I think he's going to paint it.
I think black.
Black, which will look pretty cool with the silver brackets. So, yep.
Yeah, so I will take some pictures and I'll do a blog post about how we did it.
How you did it. Don't say we, I didn't do nothing. Except walk around Lowe's.
And you screwed
ready
some
to
of
go.
These together.
Well, I did, yeah.
So I'll blog about it. But yeah, so I'm very excited. Now I want to drive it over to the school and put it in my classroom. But I can't.
No. All right, bye everybody.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.